Right, so we're back for 2026, and the first episode back is all about the hottest show on TV right now. Yeah, I'm talking about the Traitors. So I decided to sit down and have a chat with a couple of them, and I can honestly say that this is the funniest episode so far. It's pure chaos. So much so that the audio does get a little bit crazy at times, but you're not going to want to miss this. Enjoy. Players, welcome to the wrapping my head around it Traitors special. Hello! I've got to take this off, it's too hot. Far too hot. Hi guys.
Hello.
How are we doing?
Good, thank you.
Nice. Okay, right, I'm going to go around the table. So Faye, faithful.
Yes, 100% faithful.
Meryl,
Faithful.
and winner of season 1.
Thank you.
Ash, traitor.
Traitor. And loser of season 2.
And my very good friend, Wilfred Webster.
Good friend.
Very good friend.
Last time when we just met.
I did actually, yeah. Traitor.
And loser.
And traitor and loser.
Yeah.
And we have on Zoom as well the absolute icon that is Linda. Hi, Linda.
Traitor. Good, thank you.
Traitor, yeah. That. You were really convincing traitor though, Linda.
I don't think so.
Oh, guys, thank you so much for coming. Now, I wanted to show you this before we get going because my wife bought me an incredible present this year.
Wait, let's see.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Oh, that is nice.
Christmas jumper of joy, Linda. Right, let's dive into this then. So, we're going to be talking about Series 4 first, because obviously it's the most current series that's out. I want to know what your thoughts are on it. What are you thinking of this season?
Do you know what? I would start off. So, first episode, I was apprehensive. I was a bit like, I'm not sure about this. Because for me, I like to watch a reality TV show where I get to know quite a lot of people. And I felt like this was going to take away from getting to know everybody in the cast. Mm-hmm. Because it's not very nice going on a reality TV show and not getting any airtime. Like, that's what was worrying for me. So I was like, are they going to get airtime? Are we going to know who's who? And yeah, I was apprehensive. And then all of a sudden, episode 2 and 3, I was like, this is actually, I'm enjoying it. And I had my 12-year-old daughter, Leah, she was sitting on the floor trying to figure out who the secret traitor is. So
really?
It's brought a different vibe. But like, we're recording this like when we're about to find out. We're about to find out who it is. Yeah. But I'm glad that it's ended at this point so I can carry on getting to know other people and get back to the original format. Yeah. So I think it's happened at the right time. Okay. That's my opinion.
Faye, what about yourself?
Yeah, I was apprehensive like Wilf. And I was thinking, God, why fix something when it's not broken?
Yeah.
Because, it's been phenomenal. But now with that little twist, I am excited about Wednesday because I really want to know who that secret traitor is.
I am desperate to find.
I think it's brought a different dimension to the Traitors. Yeah. However, will they carry it on next year? I don't know.
Who knows? Linda, what's your thoughts? What are you thinking about the secret traitor this year?
I think it's really exciting. I didn't realise that we would find out sort of like in episode 4. I thought it would go right until the end, actually. But I'm quite excited, like her, to say, I can't wait. I can't wait for 4. As if my feelings are right about it.
Yeah, do you know, I've had a guessing game with my wife recently about who it could be, and I've got 2 names in my head.
Wow.
I think that it's one of the more senior ladies there, whether it's Amanda or whether it's, I've forgotten her name now, the other one. Fiona.
Harriet.
I think that.
Harriet's the barrister.
Harriet's.
Oh, yeah, it could be her.
Because she's a crime writer. She's a barrister, so she could script it. She's got the nous to be able to plan it all out. For me, she's been kind of in the background as well, so they haven't really focused on her like the others. They've given you glimpses of them going, but not with Harriet. She's just sat there.
I feel like, are they taking us up the garden path? Do you know what I mean? I feel like, is it too obvious?
Obvious.
You know what I mean?
That's what I think.
She's not really had any screen time.
Think so?
No.
See, I feel like she has.
No, I don't.
I feel like it's going to be
Who's that?
pretty
So
Harriet, she hasn't really figured.
In my opinion, I think they will throw red herrings out and they'll show stuff.
Yeah.
But realistically, we all know it's a woman, right? It has to be a woman. Like for me, Claudia said previously she doesn't like when there's loads of male traitors and there's not many women. So we know that there's probably going to be a woman. And if it was a man, I think I might feel a bit annoyed about it, just because like 3 men and a woman. Like, come on, it's not going to happen. Claudia,
we're going to have a repeat of season 2 then, aren't we?
Yeah. So I think it's just too hard to call, because it could be a young girl that they haven't shown us. It could be Jade, like the game player and don't forget, Jade said about being, she's a social deduction gamer. So saying like me, Ivan, that's our world. Like we play these games all the time. So, and even though she said she wanted to be a faithful, I don't know what the rules are. If you say you want to be a faithful, can they make you a traitor? I don't know.
And she hasn't figured either, has she, much? Yeah. She's been in the background.
Because you see, I think if it's a female, I think they might go for Ellie. I think it could be Ellie. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, she's
I've been saying her name for a while. I feel like
Harry and Ellie would be the two for me, more than Fiona.
Well, something that I find interesting as well is, you know, that there's the family tree that's usually in there, and you see which ones go there. I have a feeling that there are more things going on. And Meryl, I wanted to ask you this one. Do you think that there's people that are potentially related within the game, like we've seen on your season? Do you think that there are people potentially in this one?
I think there probably is a relation. They're probably like mother-daughter or something. I don't know. Who do you think?
But there is, isn't there?
There is.
Right. Can we just be clear? Meryl hasn't watched any.
She's watched one episode.
That is why I'm like, fuck.
That's why.
And I'm like, just say a generic name, like Millie. Oh my god, Millie, I hope she wins. Like,
Do you know what?
I'm not saying no reason.
I know. My mom said, do not tell anyone you've not watched it. I was like, fuck it.
So the rest of season 4 questions are only going to you, Meryl.
Millie and then James was really good.
Yeah.
And I love Fiona.
Brilliant.
I get the names right.
You got one, right? You got James right. You got James right, yeah. Just throw out any generic name and it'll be there, yeah. So Linda, I wanted to ask you, Judy and Roxy obviously are related. We found that out in the series. Do you think that there's anybody else that has any ties, or, you know, family maybe?
I don't know. To be honest, I haven't been really looking at that because I've been on The Secret Traitor. And I have my own theories about that because I've got 3 clues. And one was Fiona in the MIV. She said, don't underestimate an older woman. Yeah. And 2, when she was in the car going to the mission, and there were 3 guys in the back, and one of them said, oh, there's no traitors here. And she turned round to the front with a smirk on her face as if to say, do you think not? And then she didn't want the shield. She said, I'm not worried about the shields.
Oh my God, she did say that.
Yeah, that was picked up on his
But a couple of people have said that in the series before that have been faithfuls.
Okay.
So I don't know.
So I'm completely fixated on that.
I am.
I thought that you were about to out yourself as the secret traitor, just coming out and coming back for another series.
Oh my God, I would have loved to have been the secret traitor.
Imagine actually if it's Jack from season 3 who didn't
Bless him.
he turned up as a secret traitor.
But did we know that Jack was a faithful because he hadn't entered the castle, and we didn't know whether, because all 3 of them could have been traitors or faithfuls.
That's true.
So
Let's imagine, okay.
But actually, with season 3, didn't Claudia say that all those new people entering are all faithfuls?
No,
she said that.
She said, are they faithfuls or are they traitors? Okay. You're right, Linda.
Yeah. No, she said they could be faithfuls or traitors.
It's all traitors, yeah.
I need to watch this.
Can we keep this in?
Yes, 100%.
So did you make out that you watched it? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
They really bought it, Mom. They really bought it.
So guys, one thing that I wanted to ask you is, obviously we saw a big reaction from Jade this series about the blindfold, saying that she was really hot, and then obviously Amanda that came for her. Firstly, the blindfolds, are they as hot as what Jade was saying?
Yeah.
They are.
If you're nervous and you're all the anxiety about everything, definitely.
And I'm someone that gets like, I used to get panic attacks, right? And when you have panic attacks, you start overthinking everything. And I remember Claudia having it on and Claudia walking around a million times and just get disorientated.
Yeah.
So I do get it when you get off and you're a bit, you get your mask off.
Essentially, you're having one of your senses taken away from you, and you really cannot see anything. It is pitch black.
Yeah.
So when you first take it off, you do feel really, really disorientated.
And it feels like time is stood still.
Really?
You do. And it's cold in that room.
Is it really?
You'd have an eye mask on and it's freezing in the room and it's so much oversense.
And the thing is, you don't want people to look at you thinking, oh, you're a traitor. You're trying to look...
Normal.
And can we be honest? Listen, you're sitting there, you're sweating because you're hoping for that shoulder touch. What I was.
Which you
please touch my shoulder. Yeah. But you wasn't. Faye was one of the only people from season 1. Linda, you was happy being a traitor, obviously. Faye was one of the people that really didn't want to be one as well. You really didn't want to be one. So that must have been hard in your own stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to be a faithful because of the job that I did working with the young people that I worked with, and it just wouldn't be right. Now I'm ready to be a traitor.
Well, you haven't even watched any of it.
Going All Stars. I know how to play it now.
I thought you said 4 stars. I thought we went down I'm a celebrity. Is that wrong show? I'm wrong show.
Wrong show. Cancel.
But then when you were playing the game, whether it was Faithfuls or Traitors, were you kind of like constantly second guessing every single thing that you did? I suppose for you guys more so because you didn't want to get found out.
Ash, you can start, mate. I'm going through trauma.
Unpack it.
Absolutely, because not only are you thinking about, okay, how am I behaving? What am I saying? You're also thinking about how other people are going to perceive you, and you can't control how other people perceive you, and you don't even know what they're saying about you, because obviously there's so many people, there's so many different conversations happening. So it's a bit of a head fuck.
And you're not privy to those conversations.
To add to that, like Traitors, we'd all defend it in a way that is probably the most natural TV show out there in terms of like producers just don't get involved. So you will just walk into a room and people go quiet. Honestly, it's the worst feeling in the world. And you're like,
does it feel like it's burning eyes on you?
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible.
Like when I sat eating, you're right. And then suddenly, I remember this one day, and Brian's next to me, and I look around, and everybody's just gone, and I'm like, shit. I'm like,
Can you imagine overanalyzing how you eat? You're like, oh yes, she's a traitor because she put her fork on the left.
Mate, Maddie, I literally went like this for 2 seconds. She went, look, he's been up all night murdering. I was like, just leave me alone. Like, I just want to put my head down. But...
Linda, what about you? When you obviously were one of the traitors, were you second guessing everything that you were doing? Were you just overanalyzing everything so that you didn't get caught, or?
No. I was just having a good time. It showed, and that absolutely showed. And I sometimes even forgot I was a traitor.
Can I just say that I think
loved it.
Linda reminds me of the traitor version of Faye. Like their reactions to everything are so. Like I remember thinking I was a traitor, and I thought she was a traitor at one point. She was like, "Oh my god, what?" But then I realised we've travelled a lot together, we've done stuff together. That Faye's just like that every day,
all the time, with everything. As is Linda.
We need to meet. Well, we have met, but we need to hang out.
Yeah.
Oh my god, imagine that. Oh my god, what?
Really? A faithful and a traitor.
Oh, right. So we're getting on to new territory now because I feel like we need to talk about your experiences. So you're safe now, but you're all right. Yeah, series 4's done now. We can talk about this now. We've ended the chat. So I want to ask you individually, and we'll go around Faye and come round to Wilf afterwards. What is your funniest story from your series, what would you say was the funniest thing?
Within the series or
The funniest moment for you personally?
what in the show?
Yeah.
God, blimey, we had so many funny things, and that's the thing. I think the sheep for me.
Oh, really?
Oh my God! Because when we saw the sheep, we just thought, what the hell's going on? And they all had our names on them.
Oh, yeah.
And we were all going, oh my God, there's Meryl, there's Kay, but I think the sheep one was amazing.
Yeah.
That was the funniest one, I think. And we needed that because I think the night before, the day before, or the breakfast.
It was Red Breakfast, wasn't it?
I think it was.
Yeah, Red Breakfast.
Red Breakfast. So we really needed that. Yeah.
But you know what? It started us for dinner that night after the sheep.
Go on.
Mutton. Yeah, because I really thought this is really good. I wonder what it is. Must be beef that's mutton. I was like, I have some food with a sheep all day. And then
Now you're making me-
it's dinner, it's mutton, and I'm eating sheep. I was like, this is really tender. I was like, oh my God, this food's so good. And then, mutton.
It was your friend from India.
That was, the sheep one was, because they had to get in the pen with the sheep.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not doing that. No way. I'll be the person looking on the frame and looking at who's got the patches and who's got the whatever.
Yeah.
Meryl, what would yours be? Favorite moment for the show?
I don't know what Wilf help me. I used to say juicy peeps because I wasn't allowed to swear. So I've never said juicy peeps my entire life. And then I was like, juicy peeps, Maddie. So mine's just like that.
Maddie at the round table.
Well, me and Maddie swear for each other. And I was like, chilling like this. I was like,
Honestly, it was.
Love that, because I was just like, I'm the traitor.
It was, and I thought, oh my goodness.
for that. And I was like, you're a traitor, Maddie. And I was like, no, you're just going for Maddie because she says going for you. I was like, I don't, but I still think she's a traitor now. So yeah, probably that.
Oh, yeah, man.
Right now, I'm just going to call
It's so funny.
The thing is that when you know you're faithful as well, and people are, frustrating.
It's like a mind game.
Ash, what about you? What was your funniest moment from your series?
On camera or off camera?
Oh, come on, do both. Give us a little.
Like off camera, we obviously sat around chatting a lot. There was, especially Andrew, I blame Andrew for this. There was a lot of X-rated chats happening. So
I mean, he's a hunky man. He's a man mountain, that geezer. Jesus. Honestly, when I was watching your series, I was rewatching it, and I saw him with the coffee cup, and it looked like the kids' tea party ones. Honestly, the geezer's hands are like a bunch of bananas.
When he wears the cloak and he's like trying to go in there, and everyone's trying to figure out, like the other traitors are trying to figure out who. No, just ignore that. Doesn't make sense. It makes no sense. Sorry about that.
I know. I see where you're going. Oh, yeah.
but I think for me personally, though, I was very stressed. I don't know if you gathered that.
A little bit, yeah.
So there was more stressful moments on playing the game than not, to be honest. Yeah.
What about you, Will?
Oh, man. I cried a lot. But there were really funny moments. Like, we had so many, really nice moments. One of them was, it never made the edit, but it was hilarious. So Ryan had a picture of his dog. Right, listen, he had a picture of a dog, and he was showing us his dog and all of that. And then he lost this picture of his dog. And he told us, I've lost a picture of my dog. So we're all looking around the castle for this picture of his dog. And then when he got banished, at the end, he did his speech. He went, oh, by the way, I don't have a dog. I swear. So I was like, what? I was well confused. So basically, he went in there with this strategy of saying he had a dog and people love people and he loves dogs. And so he didn't even have a dog. So
brilliant.
That was funny. And then the other part was, it's really quick. So we're waiting to do a mission like this. We're going there, we're all getting changed. And I'm laying on the grass with Maddie, just chatting, nice about our lives. And then literally 10 seconds later, we all stood up and we went there, and then she's like, Will's a traitor, Will's a traitor. I've been opening up to you about stuff. It's like most of the time, yeah.
Linda, what was your favourite moment from your series? Either your favourite moment or your funniest story?
Well, I think when you did the circus mission, because Lisa and I were the first people to go in. We offered to go in first. And we had to choose a door. And if you got the right door, then you could go on further. But if you got the wrong door, then this clown came out with a knife. we were supposed to scream, but she just got so ridiculous. We just sort of stood there. Balloon, and then we got all this glitter over us. And that was it. But it was so stupid because people sort of looked at each other and went, is that supposed to be scary?
Really scared of clowns, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
So,
Real terrified, yeah. Now, one thing that I think I want to ask you all is I saw on this series, sorry, Meryl, that the food looked absolutely banging.
God, sorry.
Right?
Yeah.
The food looks amazing. Like they had, what was it, lamb shank, mashed potatoes, veggies, all this. I was like, goodness, mate. Was the food actually really good?
Well, I'll talk about breakfast because I was always last in, so I didn't really have breakfast. By the time I got there,
Yeah, everything was hot.
everything
You
was
had lunch.
The breakfast was a no-go for me.
You invented brunch.
Yeah.
I like that.
The other thing I wanted to ask you, obviously talking about food and drink, the alcohol.
I didn't even drink. I didn't touch it.
You didn't touch anything?
No, because you know what?
No,
it was already hard enough to try and stay focused.
I always had my glass, or rather a small bottle of Shiraz. And I remember when I was actually banished, I ran out and somebody on this morning said to me, why did you run out so fast? I said, because I wanted my wine. My wine.
Right, I've got one for the traitors now. So, how did it feel knowing that you were murdering some of your besties? Like, you know, whether it was people that you'd really gained a close bond with, or whether people that you were just like, they're on the outside. How did you kind of feel about it? Linda, I'll come to you first.
I loved it. Because
She's savage, bro.
it's a game. What can you do? It's a game. That's it. No, I loved it. I did go a little bit over the top when Lily left and did the crying bit, which was a little bit over the top, because actually we had decided to kill her the night before. So, but no, I loved it. I thought it was absolutely fun. This is a game. You know, I didn't have any problems with that at all.
Linda, it's been an absolute pleasure having you. You are an icon, you're a national treasure, and we love you.
I don't love you.
Bye.
What about love? You didn't even watch our series, bro.
I watched her. Was she with?
Was she
With who? God.
I'm going to take a big swig in, Meryl.
No, Molly and that. Yeah, Molly. No, that was my series. Okay.
So killing friends. So my whole strategy was befriend and betray. So it's like murdering the people that I got closest with. The reason being is because I didn't want to have to try and fake emotions at the breakfast, because breakfast is hard. So it's like if I kill people closest to me, when they don't come in for breakfast, I'd feel real guilt. And I felt guilt, mate.
Yeah.
Like my whole strategy was thinking that they're holiday friends. You know, people you meet on holiday and you go there, you're like, yeah, let's be friends. Let's meet up when we get home. And then you end up becoming Facebook friends, which is like, hey, how are you? Good. What have you been up to? Not much. You? Not much. That's what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, because you spend so many hours with these people and everybody has incredible stories to tell, and people want the money for different things. And we didn't even speak about money, actually. It was more like just our lives, and it became harder and harder. And I remember Claire was the hardest for me in terms of, like, we had quite a connection with people that we lost. Like, she lost her brother, I lost my brother.
At the beginning.
And that was really difficult for me because I murdered the next day. It's so bad. Because I was closest to her. I was like, if I don't stick to my game plan and then I get voted out, I'll always kick myself for not following it.
Yeah.
So I followed it the whole way through it until the end, when I got probably episode 10.
That's when I died.
Yeah. And I was like, if I lose, who don't I mind losing to? And I was like best friends with Meryl and Hannah. I was like, if I lose to and Aaron as well, but he was like late. I became closer later on with him.
Yeah.
I was like, if I lose to these guys, I'm going to be happy for them.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't hurt as much. So
Fair.
yeah.
Ash, your traitors turned against you, little bastards.
Yeah, they did. Fuckers. I feel like I didn't really stand a chance. But you know what? Believe it or not, being that part of being a traitor, believe it or not, was the only part I think I was good at, because in my mind, I was able to compartmentalize. And to me, it didn't matter who I was killing.
Yeah.
And I think also maybe like right at the beginning, I showed them. I showed them I was willing to be really ruthless, and I think that's maybe why
In the turret.
I think
In the turret.
I think that's the biggest difference between like series 1 and the other series is that we didn't know what it would feel like. We didn't know so it was new to us.
Yeah.
So it didn't feel as much as a game. It was a game, but it was harder to get rid of your emotions.
Yeah.
And then the later series go on.
Yeah.
You know, it's a game.
And they just do it. Yeah.
Because again, like you, I do actually play those social deduction games. Like that was the whole reason why I even applied for Traitors, was because we used to play Werewolf all the time.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, and that was the only reason why I'd applied. And so for me, the killing part was the easy part.
Brilliant. Well, I want to go over to you guys now, because obviously you guys were faithful. So knowing that these guys were obviously very close friends of yours, but they were secretly plotting to murder you or get rid of you in some capacity, did anyone ever take it personally? And how did you guys kind of make it, how did it make you feel?
Well, you can go because you had that round table situation, didn't you?
Oh, I used to take everything personally. I feel like, because I was actually faithful. Like, how dare you? I was like, Wilfred, go just tell her I'm a faithful. Like, Meryl, I can't. Like, just tell her. And then she can leave me alone because she'll know. But yeah, I just take it so personally. Personally. And I think it was one time when Amos was like at the round table, he was like, I think we all need to listen to Maddie's theory. I was like, no! It was Maddie's theory. From full food out the first night, i.e. you'd be a traitor. Then it would be go for Meryl, then go for Aaron. I was like, no one's listened to Maddie's theory. And everyone's like, yeah, I think we should get Maddie's theory. And everyone's like,
Can we have subtitles for Meryl?
I'm talking quite slow.
All the editors are looking at me like the fingers of fury later. They got a smoke at them like,
We don't want her back.
Faye, what?
Slow-mo.
Yeah. Faye, what about you? How did you feel when obviously you knew that these guys, you were getting very close to them, and then suddenly they were obviously part of the game, planning to murder you?
Well, the thing is, because like I said, you believe everyone's a traitor. You have to believe that when you're a faithful.
Okay,
you know,
believe them.
yeah, because even Meryl thought I was a traitor.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, but it's not sorry. It's you have to believe that everybody's a traitor, because you just don't know. The only people that know are the traitors. Yeah. And
I thought you were a traitor when the day you got murdered.
That might have been something to do with you.
It was at breakfast time, wasn't it? And we were quite close because we used to dance and whatever. And then I didn't know that until I saw the episode on TV. She was rushing in and she said to everybody, I've sussed it. She said, Aaron, Faye, both traitors.
Yeah, and then guess what?
And then Claudia came in. Well, you know.
Yeah.
Let's take poor Faye.
And I was like, don't listen to me. And they were like, let's say, kind of, please just listen to me one time.
But going back to your question, Dan, you, like I said, you believe everybody's a traitor because you have to. That's how your mindset's got to be. And you do get close, because I was really close with Amanda, Alyssa, and Maddie. They were my three
traitors, mate.
Exactly. And I was moving with them. I got on well with you. Because we spoke Liverpool. Football. And that's why we're friends now. But Amanda, of all of them, Alyssa and Amanda, I mean, I just couldn't believe it. Really? Amanda particularly, because remember, I went in episode 10 at the breakfast. She went at the round table episode 10. Cool. So we both went in the same. But when I saw that Amanda had gone and she was a traitor, I couldn't believe it, because she was just so very cool. She didn't show any emotions about anybody, really. Yeah. The only time she really stood up was at the red breakfast.
Right, gotcha.
She stood up and said, if we all argue like this, we're never going to find them. And that was the bit where you thought, wow, she's a real faithful.
Do you remember the round table when Amanda went and Alyssa went, and then Maddie was like, and I know, and we're like, your true friends are traitors. And then
it did work out well. But so Maddie's best friends in the whole show were traitors.
Yeah.
But then the person she wanted to get the most was a traitor as well. She's just attracted to them.
I was just saying, the radar was going like,
What's a traitor?
The traitor. That's good.
Wait, I had the traitor. Somehow it's just the game, bro.
Yeah.
That's just the game as well.
Here we are.
Well, I want to talk to you about the round table, because obviously when you're leaving and obviously when you've been banished and you're standing up there, obviously you can't say too much because you're then giving the game away. You can't be like, oh, he's a traitor, that kind of thing. But how much are you allowed to say? Like, is it literally what you see on screen that's like, I am?
For me, I loved the round table. I never felt threatened. I had one vote in the whole of my 10 episodes at the round table.
Did you?
Wow.
Wait,
That's reality.
be true.
That is true.
Because everyone was dropping your name at one point. Do you remember?
But they were
Because I started it.
But I was able to defend myself, and that is the key at the round table. Anybody watching this who's thinking about signing up, you need to be strong at the round table. If you're a faithful, you fight for it.
I always thought that there was, you know, you get some people that like allude to maybe a traitor or give a look like.
No, that happens.
Yeah.
And you say it.
I think you're right in terms of when you're on the circle.
Yeah.
I think most people have this camaraderie. How do you camaraderie? Where they're like, okay, I'm just going to say my bit and go. But during they're laughing.
Behind the cameras, having a lovely time.
But you know, when you're around the round table, when they vote, people do leave little secret clues. Like if you're a traitor and the traitor's gone against you, they will say little things. Like you've noticed, like Andrew did it. Kieran definitely did it.
What did Andrew say? I don't remember.
I can't remember, but I remember him leaving some kind of a clue or a parting gift. That's how that. But
yeah, that was it because he dropped you right in it.
Well, Kieran did it.
Yeah, but I don't
love Kieran.
think that really matters, because even Hugo said in series 4, "Oh, Amanda's a better player than me." What does that mean?
Yeah.
She's not even.
Yeah,
but for him saying that, he doesn't even know if she's a traitor.
But what I'm trying to say is, like, in the earlier games, the first 2 seasons, that was taken as literal, right? As like somebody said something and they were a traitor, and then now it's become.
You think
if somebody says it, they're like, oh, they've just like Jonathan Ross is a perfect example, right?
Yes.
I know celebrity traitors, but he defended his traitors by going against like trying to do the parting gift in a different way. The
iconic "I'm faithful to the traitors" will always live on in history.
How did it kind of like make you feel at that point as well?
Well, I dropped to my knees because I thought he wasn't a traitor, and I argued with Aaron and Anna like, no, he's not. They voted to not end the game. I voted to end the game, and it was
other way around. You voted to end the game. They voted to.
Yeah, that's what
that's the right way. Hey. Court.
I can live with her for 3.5 weeks.
Like live with me. Basically, I remember I voted to end the game, and then when you said that you're a traitor, I was like, oh my god. I literally dropped I think I held my hand to my mouth for like 5 minutes, and then they were talking, I was like, and then I was like, I don't know anything anymore.
You didn't do anything anyway.
I had no idea. I had no idea. I remember we got sent like the Dutch version to watch before.
One episode.
I didn't even watch that one episode, so I went and going blind. Like, I was like, it's fine, I'll swing it. It won't be that bad.
Yeah, I was in there blind.
Yeah, and then we played Cluedo. Nope, never played a game in my entire life. And I was like, yeah. So I really had no idea. I was hoping that Aaron and Hannah were faithful. So I was like, but I never went in with the idea of winning the money. And I think we even lost, like, I don't even think we knew how much money it was at one point.
No.
I don't think we even kept track.
No,
really, did
it
we?
was like episode 10, me and Hannah were like, fuck, did actually win. And we're like, how much is it?
But that's why I feel sorry for, but like season 2 and 3 and 4, because our missions were a real big time for us to forget about the game and just do these missions as a family and a community. And no one cared about S.H.I.E.L.D. There was S.H.I.E.L.D. opportunities for most of the group. It wasn't like one player.
Anyway,
We didn't care. Like, it was just. But then they introduced more S.H.I.E.L.D. play in your series, and then even now they're having not S.H.I.E.L.D. play, but nomination play, where they put people they put people's names in the grave they want to be up for.
there was 9 the other day.
For me, I like that's hard. But for us, it was a real relief of just chilling and not and just enjoying the mission. It was like an escape for us. Well, for me, it was.
For the traitors mainly.
It was an escape.
Because for the faithfuls, but we liked the missions, but we were still thinking, Wonder who they are.
Oh.
Well, you just got there, didn't you?
I was just playing. I genuinely had the funnest time. Like, I was not stressed. Like, I was so happy. Like,
And she won. And she won.
The night before, I was like, I'm not even bothered. Like, I just want to say
And
it.
you know what the truth is? They couldn't kill you the night I got murdered because you had the shield.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but you won the shield that night.
yeah.
I remember you laying on.
Yes. The whole strategy was there was loads of people that had to throw and open a chest. And it's like, wait. It was like, don't tell anybody you've got the shield. So she's sitting with me and I'm the only traitor there. And she goes, Wilfred, I've got the shield. I'm like, fucking hell.
So, hello.
Yeah, you helped me.
Yeah.
And then Amanda say, and she didn't even know. Sorry, right, let's get back to
We in the turret with Amanda. We can't kill Meryl. She's got the shield. Let's go for Faye.
Yeah.
Oh, you would have killed me that night.
I don't know.
I should put out an episode. When did you watch the tape?
Brilliant.
You need to go halves with what you made.
Anymore. I was like, my brand. That's well gone.
This is probably, no, honestly, I'm going to throw the cards in a minute. Right.
I come in your podcast.
Yeah, right.
No, let's get that back. So,
There's a lot of editing to do.
I think Jonathan Ross nicked those lines from me, you know.
Yeah.
Because I'm faithful to the traitors. Because when I left, all the media I did, that I kept saying that.
Yeah.
I'm faithful to my traitors.
Trademark it.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I reckon.
I know a trademark lawyer. I can sort you out. Nick, you've got business, babe.
And Claudia nicked Let That Sink In.
Yeah.
Series after Anthony had done his, the next opening she did when she said, Faithfuls, you're not doing very well here. There's another one. Let that sink in. And I thought, that's Anthony's, mate. That's
Brilliant.
Anthony's, isn't it?
Let's talk about Claudia for a minute. National treasure. Seems like a really lovely person.
She is.
Yeah?
Yeah, we'll all say that. I will definitely
Yeah.
say that. She gave me a hot water bottle when I was freezing in the church.
Yeah. She seems like she really wants to get involved and really cares about every single person that's there as well.
She does not care who wins.
No,
She
no.
doesn't care about the traitors or the faithful. She just wants everybody to be safe, happy,
Yes.
mental health good,
Yes.
and everyone's enjoying their time. Like,
Yeah.
that's how I feel.
Yes.
And it's so hard to get that balance. Like as a presenter herself,
Mm.
like being able to do that, and yeah, she like with that balance, and she helped me loads, man. Like
Yeah.
in terms of just, I remember her coming in when I got rid of Amanda, and she went, "Why'd you do that?" And you know, I was at the point when, you know, when you're really,
Then, didn't you? I
sobbed.
remember that.
You remember when you like, I cried all the time. But you know that time when you're feeling upset, and if somebody goes, "You all right?"
Yeah, you think,
you're just like that was that, and then I cried, and she was like holding me. She's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah," and I went, "We're making good TV though, aren't we?" And she went, "Yeah," but yeah, Claudia for me was brilliant.
Yeah. What about you guys? Like, what was one of your?
She was made for that role.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Why her parents gave birth to her. But two presenters.
That's it.
It's made for the role.
Yeah.
Yes, because if you think about any other presenter, I'm sorry, no
There's
matter how
only one
brilliant
other
they are.
for me that probably would have been able to do it.
Who's that?
I don't know if I can say.
I can't get it.
Davina McCall.
Oh.
We
No,
know
she is. She's brilliant. Yeah, she's brilliant.
I think Davina's brilliant.
Oh, she is, but Claudia.
Claudia is just.
But
just
she's
something
made it
about
her own, though,
Claudia.
hasn't she? She's
Yeah.
made it her own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With all the other traitors that are going around the world, and you think, oh, I don't know about the presenter.
Yeah. To be honest.
Claudia is, yeah.
She's made it.
She's solidified.
We love you, Claude.
Oh, yeah.
Ciao, Claudia. Hey. So this year, last year, we saw the first celebrity traitors that have come out. Obviously, Alan Carr was just as inconspicuous as Linda.
Yeah.
But yeah, in terms of the celebrity traitors, how did you think it differed from the normal traitors? Obviously, because they're celebrities. But in terms of like the gameplay, do you think anything was different, tailored more towards a celebrity life, or?
There was less of them. I think that was easier for them. Or harder for them.
But they had less episodes as well, though. So it's
More in episodes they have.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, also their personal investment It's slightly different.
I love Meryl's the
I know there's lice in them, but I didn't know there was lice episodes.
I'm so glad you're here.
Did you watch it?
He won. Alan Carr.
Yes.
Okay.
But did you not watch the Celebrates?
I did. My mum did. I watched it. And I watched it as well. I watched most of it because I know that Alan Carr won. I don't remember the ending. I don't remember the middle part, but I know that Alan Carr won.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
And I think Jeremy. No, not Jeremy Clarkson? Who's that guy? Ross. Who was a traitor?
Jonathan Ross.
I know Jonathan Ross is in it.
No, mate. Oh,
You know what? I'm a traitor.
you know that guy, Jeremy Clarkson?
I'd love to see him on there, actually.
I think I'm really, that's it. I'm good for like 5 years because I don't know anything. I'm not saying it was bad.
No, it's fair.
That's why you've not been on the Unclothed.
Right.
Did I get booked to go? I haven't watched it.
We've all worked together and she's one soul. So yeah.
Oh,
I like the celebrity version.
fucking you like it?
Watch
You did watch it, okay.
some of it.
With Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah.
Jonathan Ross.
Hey.
Do you know
And Kate Burns.
Catburn?
Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
Did you like it, Ash? Did you think it was good?
It looks like it's spelled the same way.
They didn't recruit any, did they?
No.
But that's amazing. With Kat, Jonathan,
Yeah.
and Alan from the beginning right through. And that is incredible.
Yeah,
That's
it was
the
really
only
good, yeah.
things I've seen like it. And I've watched all the Traitors throughout the world. And I don't think there's been to go right the way through.
I want to ask a question. Do you think the difference is, so I don't interrupt anyone, do you think the difference is because they weren't winning any money? Do you think that's why?
No, I think personally,
I see.
the difference is they all know each other in a professional capacity. So you can't go like, I loved the Celebrity Traitors, loved it. But the round tables weren't as intense as like ours.
No.
So when you see
Yeah.
season 4 and 3, 2, 1, whatever, the round tables are just
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah. I actually think your series for the round tables was the most catty.
It was. It
Yeah.
was crazy. There was times I remember a couple of round tables when they'd suddenly be like, "Why are you quiet, Ash?" I'm like, "When have I even had a fucking chance?"
Yeah. Honestly.
Do you know what I mean?
It's a fucking break
I'm like,
for you.
everyone's like, blah, 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 and then I've forgotten what I was going to say.
And then-
So,
yeah.
what do you want me to do?
Yeah. Round tables are so intense. Do you know, and the thing is, Stephen Fry, when he came out, I listened to one of his podcasts, and Stephen Fry, the mighty Stephen Fry, he said, I have done so many things in my life, but nothing can prepare you for the Traitors.
Nothing.
And when he said that, I thought, God, we don't really think about what.
it's nuts.
Yeah, he said nothing can prepare you, and I thought, wow.
You probably should have said that to Alan Carr, who's looking around like that. Like, it's just...
When you look at the celebrity version, they know each other and they know Alan Carr. So when Alan Carr's just being Alan Carr, you're like, it's just Alan Carr.
Yeah.
There's no change in his, that's just Alan Carr. When you don't know each other, you don't know if there's a shift change in someone's personality or whatever. So that's a big difference as well.
Yeah. Fair.
So when Alan laughed, and just said,
That's how he gets away with it, though.
Because he's just
But if
being
somebody did
Alan.
that in a normal one,
you'd
it's done.
think, hang on a minute, wouldn't you? Yeah.
I feel
you
as a
definitely
viewer,
know.
he was just being Alan.
Yeah.
And that's why he got away with everything.
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
Very clever.
Yeah, he was brilliant. So I wanted to shift gears, moving on from the Celebrity Traitors, because it was brilliant, and I hope that they do a season 2, because I would love to find out later on from you guys who you think should go in it. But how has and we'll do this individually, how has your lives changed since going on the show? Let's start with you, Faye.
Well, my life has changed in the fact that I'm not in a full-time employment anymore. 30 years in education. I've had a break from that. And I'm doing more charity stuff now. So I'm attached to 3 huge charities: Ripple Suicide Prevention, NSPCC, and Lawrence Delalio Rugby Works.
Amazing.
And they're all aligned to mental health and children.
Yeah.
So I love it.
Brilliant. Meryl, what about you? How's life changed for you?
My life's changed quite a lot.
Yeah.
So I quit my job. I was working in a call centre beforehand, and I quit that the day we came off the show. And I now just moved out to London. I put my mum and my grand down and moving to London. So I do social media full time. So my life's changed like 360.
Yeah,
It's
completely.
the best.
360.
360 is the same.
180.
No, 180 is 180.
She's like, my life changed all the way back to
But it's changed like a roundabout. It's completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I get you, Meryl.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's changed for the best. The show was, even though I had no idea what the hell I was doing, it's really paid off because it's changed my life for the best.
What about you, Ash?
I think I'm the only one here who still has my day job because I'm not willing to give that up just yet.
Yeah.
But I feel like I was just talking to a friend the other day and I didn't realize how much actually my life had changed because everything that I'm doing is kind of around the whole media. So I've also started drama school.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm hoping to go into acting as well, and then just started a podcast, and then just and also when you're just doing other media stuff and event stuff, and it's just it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. And Wilf.
Well, that's the same, mate.
You're allowed to say you had a 360 moment,
I had
yeah.
a 360 moment. Nah, do you know what? I'm lucky. Like, I was doing social media before. I was growing. I was on like an upward trajectory. This is the right word. Yeah, I was doing well, and then obviously got to do Traitors, and sort of I had a really good job. I was working with a charity for a long time, and then I felt like when you're taking a salary from a charity because you're working for them full time, I felt wrong not being able to put 100% into it anymore. I was like, I can't take a salary and do that at the same time. It just doesn't work. So I quit my job for a risk to pursue social media, and that's it. And I've just been doing that for like 3 years now.
Yeah.
Full time, enjoy it, love it. Yes.
Your videos crack me up as well, especially the Pokemon ones.
Yeah, the Pokemon.
They kill me every time because I know the first 151.
I don't know anyone.
After that, don't care, to be honest with you. Don't care.
150.
151 Pokemon. Yeah. Oh no, there's thousands
There's like
now.
1,000 now.
Oh, yeah. Honestly. But yeah, some of the ones that I see of yours are just brilliant.
Thanks, man.
Now, one question I did want to ask you guys. Now, Ash, I've seen you do other TV shows as well. So you were on First Dates, weren't you?
I was on First Date.
Yeah. Tell us about that quickly.
It went well there.
If you like it, then you should.
You know what? He was a nice person.
Yeah. Cut.
I just feel like, why? Like, I wanted to go on First Dates because I've been watching it for years, and I don't know if you watch the show, but they're really good at matching people up.
Yeah.
And I thought, okay, this is how I'm going to meet somebody. And so I was the one time that they didn't do that with. And literally, he was the complete opposite to me, and he proceeded to tell me how he has IBS and how he doesn't like going out, he doesn't like doing anything, he doesn't have any friends.
It's because he's strapped to the toilet by the sound of it.
Everything I would say, he said the complete opposite, and I was just like, okay.
Wow.
What am I going to do?
Yeah. Invest in Andrix, I think, at this point. But what about you guys? Like, would you do any other reality TV shows?
We were just talking before this, and we just said, there's quite a few, Race Across the World.
Celebrity Get Me Out. I went on Blind to Black at the same time.
I'm a celebrity, did you say?
I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out.
You'd like to go on there?
I'd
love I wouldn't want to do that.
I did Blind to Black before the Traitors, but then it came out when the Traitors were gone.
You did what, sorry?
Blind to Black. Oh, yeah. And I remember them being like, what, Meryl? And I was like, oh my God, that was filmed like last year.
I never knew that.
So it looked like I was crossing over.
God.
Oh, I just forgot.
I can believe that, though.
I forgot that. She did. I did forget. But no, I'd love to. I'm just like, get me out here, Race Across the World.
Would you ever do Celebrity Big Brother? Would you do that?
To do that, yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
I might consider it. Depends.
Yeah.
Who was going in?
I don't know.
They tell you who's going in. That
Like Celebrity Hunted. I would do Hunted.
yeah.
That would be
That'd be
amazing.
great. Yeah. Wilf, what would you do? Would you do any more reality stuff? Or
I'm happy in my own bubble, to be fair.
yeah.
Yeah, like I've had chats. I've had chats about stuff in the past, and then some of them are just like the schedule. I've got a wife and kids, and sometimes I'm really comfortable and happy where I am. So But there's some that if they were saying, yeah, do you want to do it? I probably would. But some of the others that we've had conversations about, I'm just like, nah, I'm not really that bothered. But I'm happy just creating my own reality, basically.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Yeah, like I love reality shows. I watch them all the time because obviously me, Ivan and Ryan do a podcast about reality TV, so I love it. But I just don't want to be produced. So like we were lucky that we didn't get produced, and I've heard stories about all kinds of shows.
Right.
Like, I don't want to go there and be told to have conversations here and there. It's just I just can't bother with that. I just want to be able to go and be myself.
It's organic, isn't it?
Yeah,
The Traitors.
organic. If it was organic, and if other things were organic, then I'd say or I'd try get my agent to go for it. But
but it's to the overproduction, people getting too involved.
That stuff. Like, I like to produce my own content now instead of being people. No, I'm joking.
Would you consider Celebrity MasterChef as reality?
Yeah, why not? Yeah, yeah, why not?
That would be the one that I would really want to do.
Yeah, this is reality.
I'm surprised none of you have said The Apprentice.
Yeah,
I thought one of you would get into that.
Like, The Apprentice makes no sense, mate.
Yeah.
Like, listen. What bricklayer builds a house and then sells the remaining bricks on his street? Like, that's what it's like. So
Fair.
So Apprentice like that.
Nah, I'd cut that one. Now, I wanted to find out from you guys as well. Do you think that it's going to be the Traitors or the Faithfuls that take the crown in season 4?
Oh, I've already said that I think it's going to be the Traitors.
Yeah.
For me, because I think they've got a bit of whoever the secret traitor is, has had a bit of a head start making friends. Because I think when you're a traitor, there's making friends and trying to just be in the background, but they have already bonded with the Faithfuls because the Traitors didn't know who they were. Do you know what I mean? So I think...
All about that.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
Meryl, what about you?
I'll go with majority.
Oh, I forgot you're catching up, aren't you? From season 2,
Season 2.
Traitor,
Traitors, yeah.
I'm always going to be Team Traitors, man.
Team Traitors, yeah.
Always.
Traitors, man.
Traitors.
Always.
What are you?
Oh. Hold on, let me get the cue card. I reckon. I actually think it could be the Traitors. I think they're playing a really good game.
Yeah.
Well, I think they are for now, but I think that, like we were all talking about earlier, I think the secret traitor is going to be the thing that's going to blow it wide open, and that's going to be the bit that there's going to be a lot of, I think, tension, but cohesion at the same time. I think it's going to bring the traitors closer together, but I think that the faithful are then going to start to pick apart a few people, and there might be some more under the bus throwing, I think, as well.
Think about it. We haven't really seen close. And I look at Rachel particularly. She's just played a really good game.
Yeah.
But we haven't seen her buddy up with anybody, really, have we?
No.
So that's really key. Who that other person's going to be for me.
Yeah.
For her,
But
particularly.
I think it's interesting to see because we're still so early on, and I think in the next couple of episodes we'll see, because the longer you're there, the more connections you make with people.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be quite telling.
And we haven't seen half of the cast.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and the cast has been, it's been a lot of the edits been like playing with us.
Yeah.
Play the game.
Yeah.
So once you start seeing other people, like there's.
Yeah, but why
no
haven't we
offense,
seen
but
them?
I see
Because they
somebody
must have
and I'm
been
like,
doing
who's that?
But why haven't they shown them? Because they must have been doing something.
Because they're trying to focus on
Yeah, but
the
there could
women.
be any of them,
they're
though,
trying to
isn't it?
focus on like who we think the audience could think the secret traitor is. So we're not being able to see just everyone. It's like they're trying to play this game with us and the secret traitor. Now that's over, we'll be able to get to know other people and see what their relationships are like.
Yeah, true.
Because realistically, like people like Matthew, do you know who Matthew is?
Matt. Yeah, Matty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who Matt
Like,
is.
and-
I know who Matt is,
We've seen
yeah.
that with
But you
one
see,
secret.
Sam, because I'm just talking about the traitors here, Rachel's kind of not buddied up and she's just kept there and she's looking and she's watching, where Sam has got himself kind of buddied up with the boys.
Yeah.
I think he's the one who's going to be, maybe Rachel's going to look at him and think, or the secret traitor's going to think he needs to go.
Yeah.
Because his name has come up as well.
Yeah,
People
that's
have
true.
sussed him out.
I feel like he might dig his own grave though.
Oh, yes. Stephen.
See, we haven't seen enough of anyone.
No, yeah, you're right. Yes, Stephen. Yeah, Stephen's the one I'm talking about. He's
Stephen's all right. He's
Yeah, I
fun,
like
but-
Stephen. Yeah.
But they are talking about Stephen as well, aren't they?
Yeah,
I'd
true.
go for a beer with Stephen actually. I reckon he'd be quite hoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, why not?
Yes.
Get him in.
Seems like a really, really fun guy.
Yeah.
I'm quite partial to like the Scots. I love the Scottish people.
Yeah, fair.
I'm Scottish.
Oh yeah! Oh my God!
I'll be any nationality.
Guys, I want to put one last question to you. So the podcast is called Wrapping My Head Around It. So we're going to go around one by one. What's one thing that you've never wrapped your head around or that you've done that recently? Meryl, what are you saying?
Okay, so visual ignorance. I don't know quarter to or quarter past. And I never learned how to do like, you know when it goes like, when someone says like 18:45, I have to go 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Like, yeah, the clock. I don't know 23-hour clock time. But 24-hour clock time. I don't know 24-hour clock time, but I know 12-hour clock time. So like, if you're going to do a clock, I can go, just if you tell me 8 o'clock, then I'm like, okay, that's fine. But if you say like,
8:15. What about 8:15?
no, I'm fine with that.
But you can't do quarter past 8.
Because I don't know if that's 45 or 15.
So what's 17:30? What's that?
5. 35. 5:30. 5. I just don't know. I just never learned skill.
Interesting, isn't it?
What my most age?
1945, you don't know?
No, I'll just have to work out. Like,
You don't know 1945?
I'll tell you.
Isn't it incredible? That's so legend.
7:35.
45.
7:45.
Wow, that's a big one. That's a real.
I really want your 23-hour clock.
Well, everything's set to like just a 12-hour clock.
Yeah.
So like my friend's like, Meryl, why do you have it like that? I was like, oh, because I don't know the other time. I'm not gonna sit and let drive it like 13, 14, 15, and like that. So yeah.
Yeah, fair.
Right.
Oh, okay. I can't wrap my head around why the young generation feel it's great to wear their pants down there.
Yeah.
My nephew's walking and I say, excuse me.
The one that
What's
gets me is the
that
fact that
about?
they've got 2 layers. There's jogging bottoms and then another jogging bottom.
I like that though.
What?
Well, that's fun.
Oh, the boys up the back there. Yeah, oh no, they're just getting their bums out now. Yeah.
I'm not fussed about that. It's where they wear their tracksuits and their
Oh, yours a little
butt
bit.
is hanging out.
Yeah.
No, that's.
Oh, there we go.
You know what I'm saying.
The production team have got their bums out at this point. Yeah.
What's that? Why would you feel comfortable walking with your bottoms on the middle of your thighs?
Yeah. And it's chilly.
But I can't wrap my head around that.
What about you, Ash?
You know what? Actually, this is not going to be very popular, but I feel like I can't get my head around people who are so attached to their phones that, for example, and I've seen this happen so many times, but like I've had like, say, work colleagues on their way to work, they've forgotten their phone, so they have to go all the way back home. And I'm just like, get a fucking life.
Yeah.
At this moment, it's not about that. I think it's because you've got yourself conditioned. I know that if my father was to ring me and I haven't got my phone, who else is he going to ring?
Yeah. Fair.
I mean, he's definitely, do you know what I mean? And I think you've got yourself conditioned in that way now, Ash. There aren't even phone boxes anymore.
No,
Yeah,
true.
okay, yeah, that's true. I've never even noticed that.
But I think my thing is with the phone thing is also is the fact that you've got people that literally just walk around like a zombie, like here, and then you're just like, get out of the way, come on.
That's what I don't understand. I'm like, why do you need to do that?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, my screen time is like 12 hours a day.
You what?
My screen time.
Hours.
I wake up and I'm all like,
And that doesn't include the like 6 hours sleep you have.
no.
So that's like, well,
Yeah,
that's
the
like,
whole day. The whole day.
Mine only 3 hours for the week. What's yours?
really?
Yeah, mine's 3 hours for the week because I check it and I think, oh God, I better cut that.
Wow.
Do you think you have to cut that?
Is that a lot, 3 hours?
No.
It's nothing. You need to get rid of your phone, mate. Just get a fat phone.
Yeah, 3 hours.
But that's what I love being on the show. Yeah. And I love being on the show is because you have your self-story.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just trying to work it out. I got 144 hours a week.
Whole life. Shut up. You do scroll, so I'll shut up.
144 hours a week.
That's madness.
Yeah, that's 3.
It's the same. Like all my friends.
Really?
Yeah.
I barely look at my phone, you know.
I don't. That's
Sometimes
really
people
worrying.
text me in different places. I'm like, if I didn't answer one text, it's unlikely I'm going to be answering the other one.
Yeah,
like,
fair.
look,
Yeah, fair.
Yes, send the message, leave it. When I see it, I see it.
But that's the generation.
That's it. Guys, that is the end of the episode. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you. It has been an absolute pleasure. Meryl, you've been a joy.
Meryl,
honestly,
you have been amazing.
We need to hang out more.
I honestly haven't belly laughed like that in so long. My cheeks hurt. These cheeks hurt because I've sat down too long. So we're going to wrap. Guys, thank you.